In 1997, lifelong friends Stephen Bracknall and Paul Sampson had a dream to make their own football team. After final discussions in the tap room at the Royal Oak House, they made their dream a reality. They called the team Royal Oak FC, and the team's still currently going. They're currently playing in the 4th tier of the Sheffield Imperial Sunday League. However, this is where I take over. I'm going to put them in League 2 in the English divisions to see how well they can do in 15 seasons. Within these 15 seasons, I expect 1 Ballon d'Or winner, 10 trophies that consist of 1 Premier League, 1 FA Cup and 1 Carabao Cup, and the club to be worth over 500 million by the final season. Let's see how we do. As you can see, with the new step up to League 2, Stephen Bracknall is the new manager of Royal Oak FC. Don't worry though, Paul Sampson's not left the team. He's actually going to be centre mid for Royal Oak. He wanted a bit of a change. He wanted to get in the middle and help the team, be the general, and that's what he's going to do. Not only that, we've got player faces and all the players in the team, especially Bob Bucket and our Nicky. Going on to the player faces, here you see we've got Tommy, Robbie, Bob's player face, Sampson's player face, Hauser, Big Bry, Will Ringer, our Nicky, Winner, Elliot, Parks, and then Steve Bracknall in his classic fit of blue jeans, grey jacket and white shoes, but you can't see it because my head's in the way. Sadly though, putting Royal Oak in League 2 means we've got no money. Not even the raffle we do on Tuesdays is giving us enough to afford some coaches. So we're going to have to sim season 1 as it is and see how well we can do and see what we can expect from the boys in the coming seasons, because we've got a lot of challenges to hit. Anyway, let's sim through to season 1. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to give Royal Oak a chance to win the first trophy in a pre-season tournament. Don't worry, if we win this, it's not going to count on the trophy tally. But we've got some decent competition. I'm feeling this one, the Champions Trophy. Let's see how well they can do. Well, it didn't quite go well in pre-season, but that's what pre-season's for. Just getting a bit of a run around for the lads, especially against higher league teams. They're not used to this. You're used to playing teams in Sheffield, so it's quite a big step up for them. But let's sim to the end of season 1 and see what happens with the boys, see if we can win anything. You know it's bad when you've got to move the camera. Royal Oak finished 23rd out of 24 places in the league. At least we didn't come last. That's all I'm saying. This is how well the team's developed. We've got Tommy and Bob Bucket on 60 plus rated. The rest need a bit of improvement apart from Robbie. Robbie's doing all right. I think he's best keeper in the league. Doesn't show it in the actual league table, but rating wise, he's probably the best in the league. I'm hoping for everyone else next season we can get over 60 rated. Well, that's because we couldn't afford coaches. Maybe next season, when we afford some coaches, everyone will just skyrocket. In terms of appearances, Winnie's our top appearance, and then Bob, Tommy, Nicky, Robbie, and then the rest are a little bit lower, as you can see there. Parksy only getting 9 games, bless him. He's just getting on a bit in the R Park, so he might need to retire soon. Top goal scorer goes to Tommy, and then Bob Bucket, Hauser, Winner, and Nicky. And top assister goes to Big Bry, our Trent Alexander-Arnold, Winner, Nicky, and then obviously Sampson and Tommy there too. But let's be honest, boys. First season coming from non-league to League 2, it's going to be difficult, and I know it's a struggle. But we go again in season 2, reinvest in some coaches if we've got the funds. I'm telling you, Steve, he needs to get the raffle back on twice a week. Let's go into season 2. We're in season 2 and we've sorted out the training plans. Here you go. 9 on attack, 10 on midfield, 9 on defence. The team's actually got coaches for once. That'll make the team improve so much better than last season. Bit of a mad one though. I might actually just release all these players that we've got that aren't actually in Royal Oak, because we want all the players to be starting in Royal Oak rather than some random players like Roger, for example. Actually, it turns out we can't even get rid of Roger. Mate, look at his hairline. We're keeping him, lads. He definitely deserves to be in Royal Oak. Well, this is the final team. We've got no reserves left. We couldn't get rid of anyone else. So this is the team. Hopefully all these can start a bit more. I can't see why not, because they're all higher rated than the ones on the bench, and it makes sense to start the ones who are rather than on the bench. Anyway, let's sim to the end of Season 2. Hopefully we do better. What an improvement Season 2 has been for Royal Oak. We're mid-table now. Considering we was 23rd last season, mid-table's incredible. And if you think about it, a couple more decisions, a couple more games that we might have won, we could have been in the playoffs. We're not too far from them. In regards to development, I'm buzzing. Everyone, apart from Parkser, I'm telling you, his age is just... Ignore it says that he's 21 in real life, probably about 60 plus. Bless him. He needs to develop a bit quicker. But apart from that, look at that. I'm buzzing. Tommy, he's nearly 70 rated. And Robert, to be fair, bless him, I didn't put a coach on him because I didn't think we needed to develop him that much. But I'm happy with how the team's developed. It's looking really good. On to the stats now. Big Bry and Nicky with Winner and Tommy all getting the most appearances. Top goal scorer was Tommy, then Bob, and then Ausa. Assist has gone to our Nicky. She's providing all the assists. She's great with balls. And the most clean sheets goes to Big Bry. Go on, Shan. In terms of other competitions, though, we went out in the second round of the FA Cup and the EFL Cup. And we went out in the group stage of the Bristol Streets Motors Trophy, which is quite surprising, to be fair. I thought we'd do a lot better. But let's roll on Season 3. I think we could get promoted into the third season. I really do. Considering one of the challenges is make the team and the club worth over 500 million. 12 million for a League 2 team is incredible. I'm buzzing with that. It doesn't mean we're going to sign anyone new, though, because everyone's still in contract for another 3 years, which is good to see. Another great thing to look at is how we've improved the coaching. We've got Robert, his own coach, finally. 4-star Lebedev. Probably said that wrong. We've got 7 on defence, 10 on midfield, and 11 on attack. Another challenge is getting Ballon d'Or winners. And Ballon d'Or winners need goals and assists, and I want that from my attackers. I also put them in a pre-season tournament too, but that didn't really go down well. It was tough opposition, to be fair. But who cares about pre-season? It's just about freshening the legs up, getting players sharp for the season to come. Talking about the season, let's sim all the way till June and see how we do. 1 second, let me just drink this. That tastes like promotion! Come on, the Royal Oak! I can't believe I just spelt that all over me. I was going to redo it, but we're going to vibe with it. 85 points, second in the league. We're going to League 1, well in there, boys. Not only that, Bob Bucket, Sir Bob Bucket, got top goal scorer in the league, 31 goals in 46 appearances. And Tommy's on there too, 18 goals in 46 games. And just look how well the team's developed. Tommy's on 70 plus rated now. I believe Tommy's going to be one of the best players in the team, if not the best. Probably has potential to get Ballon d'Or before anyone else. How good is this team looking now? And if you wanted to see any of the other stats, there's the top appearances for all the players at Royal Oak. Here's the top goal scorers, the ones with the most assists, and the most clean sheets. But did we win anything else? I hope we did. So I'm just having a little look. No, we didn't win any trophies. But it don't matter. We're through to League 1. I'll see you all in Season 4. Welcome to Season 4. And there's something crucial I've not told you guys. Why are you not like, comment, and subscribing these videos? Make sure you subscribe if you enjoy career mode videos like this, challenges, anything to do with that. And put in the comments below what team you want to see next. I read every single comment. I appreciate every single subscription. And if you want to like the video too, that helps me out massively. No, what I actually wanted to say is the reason why everyone's 22 and younger than they are in real life is because if I made them their ages, example Parkser, he probably would have retired in the first season. So I've had to make him all young so we can get 15 seasons out of him. The only one who's a bit older is Hauser. I don't know why that is, but if we ever need to remove him, bring someone else in, we can always do that. In regards to the team though, I'm going to keep it like this. Subs the same team, not signing anyone. And I'm just going to sim right to the end and see what happens. I am a bit nervous though, being in League 1. There's a lot of competition here. I don't think we'll get promoted straight away. If we do, that's a bonus. The closer we are to titles, the better. This could be a real big challenge. Let's see how we do. At least we survived the drop, lads. Royal Oak stay in League One for another season. I was a bit worried we might have got put back down, especially coming second in League Two, but we've got stronger as the season's gone on, I reckon. Goal difference not looking too good, but 17th, I don't mind it. I'm not sure what Steve Bracknall thinks about it, though. He puts his passion and everything else on the line for the team, being the new manager. So he probably expects more. He probably expects us to get promotion every single season, to be fair. So, Steve, I do apologise, but we're in this together. In regards to appearances again, Brian, Elliot, Nicky, Winner, Tommy, all getting top appearances. Top goal scorer goes to Tommy and Sampson. I don't know what happened to Bob this season, but he's fell off a little bit. Top assisters goes to our Nicky. Again, very good with balls, she is. And top clean sheet goes to Big Bry. And just to see how they've developed, Tommy and Bob over 70 rated now. The rest lacking behind a bit. Come on, next season, all of them need to be above 70 rated. Did the team manage to win anything else? And no, we're going to be 5 seasons deep with no trophy. We need to pick it up, and we need to pick it up quick. How satisfying does it look when we've matched all the training plans? We've got them all on ideal. So that should be, well, apart from goalkeeping, but that's a let-off. Robbie's already brilliant anyway. That should be a good sign for this season, I think. The only bad sign of the season is we've got to renew contracts. And the last time we did this in one of our videos, it didn't go down well and players started leaving. So let's see who stays and who goes. This player is open to renew his contract. Why, Robbie? Brian's happy to accept. Elliot, happy to accept. Parkser, happy to accept. Ringer wants to go too. Nicky, you can't leave Steve on his own. Well in, Nicky. Sampson wants to leave too. Housey, well in, Housey, son. Winner, Bob. Whoa. We're negotiating more than 1 year with Bob. He needs to stay. So, the players that want to leave at the end of the season is Sampson, Ringer and Robbie. I can't believe it, lads. We'll get through this season, and at the end of next season, we're going to have to sign them back or see where they go or what we can do, because I can't let any of these boys go. We can't ditch Steve Bracknall just because we didn't get promoted in League One straight away. You can't do it. We're in this together. I'm going to have to sim to the end of the season and pray that nothing happens to the players, because I can't see them go. I just can't. We're getting better in League One. It's still no cherry on top of the cake, but 7th is better than 11th. Well in the boys. No round of trophies again, but who cares? We're doing better. The biggest issue lies next season. We see some of the boys go. Right. We're in season 6, and I thought these players, such as Sampson, was going to go. But they've not left, and they've extended another year on the contract. I don't know how we've done it or what's going on, but we've got them for another year, lads. I think it's because we've got no reserves in the game. Literally can't kick them out of the team. But am I complaining? No, I'm not. We've got another season, another time to develop, and another chance to win some trophies. So let's sim and see what happens. One set, lads. Time to drink this again. This time not spill it. It's such a good taste. We've been promoted again. And we've also got our first trophy. Finally, the BSM. Alright, no, wait. I thought that was the playoffs. I thought that was the playoff. I'm still happy it's the BSM. If we've not been promoted now, this could be embarrassing. Oh, wow, we're in the playoffs too. What's happened? I don't even know. Did we get promoted? Yes! Delayed reaction. I don't care. We've got 2 trophies in 1 season. The BSM and the League One playoffs. We'll take it, lads. Come on! Season 7 and we're in the championship. Look at the competition. Birmingham's there. Portsmouth's there. Was that Portsmouth? No, Plymouth. Oh, and Portsmouth. Sorry, they're all in here. It's going to be a very tough league once again. But let's see how the players have developed over the last coming seasons. Here we go. So Tommy, he's in an international team for England, 81 rated. Fair play to Tommy, lads. We've also got Bob, 78 rated. Everyone's above 70 now, which is really good to see. And I think I've done an infinite contract glitch. I never even knew this before. So every time a player wants to leave because they're running out of contract, no, even if we don't sign anyone, they're just going to renew the contract. An example here is Sampson, wherever he is. He's wanted to leave 2 seasons in a row, and the game's auto-renewed his contract and kept him pretty much on the same wage. And you know what? That's karma, because if you're going to leave, you're not going to leave. We're all in this together. For example, if we just look at delegating renewal, if anyone says no, who gives a toss because you have to stay? There we go, lads. Well, I'm going to sim to the end of this season, just like we do every other season, and see how we do. Can we win another trophy? I think we can. I think we can get something out of this season. Let's see what happens. I tell you what, first season in the championship and we're finishing 3rd, nearly getting promotion straight away. That's insane. I mean, we could still have it and another trophy if we win the promotional playoffs. It's extremely likely that we will, but anything can happen in the playoffs. Let's have a look. And we got beat by Middlesbrough. It's so unfortunate. Did we win anything else? Got nowhere in the Carabao Cup. FA Cup? No. Wolves won that, to be fair. And I don't think we're in any other competition. That's so unlucky. Oh, well. We did all right, I guess. Moving on to next season, we'll see how the teams develop there. If anyone needs more contracts doing. And what we need to do in terms of coaches and everything like that. But it looks like we're on a good track now. Steve Bracknall's Royal Oak are going places, I'm telling you. Now, I expect 1st as a minimum. I want us to get Premier League in Season 8. This team's more than capable of doing it. We've got the coaches behind us. We've got the players. We've got everything. Let's go and deliver. You know what's crazy? We raised 111 million. Yeah. 4th in the Championship, 5th round of the FA Cup, 1st round of the EFL, and runners-up again in the playoffs. It's just not happening. We're trying, but it's just not happening. But at the end of the day, who beat us? Sheffield United. Don't see them raising 100 million. So at least we're at the team of the people. If anything, that's disrespectful that Sheffield United would let the team of the people not go through to the Premier League. But I see how it is. You go enjoy Premier League. You're just going to get relegated. You know what I mean? You call yourself the Blades. How about the bloody Soaps? Because you're going to get washed. As you can see, I've just started simming straight away. Because I don't know why we didn't get promoted last season. And now, if we don't get promoted this season, then questions need to be asked about Steve Bracknall's management. Because we've been in here for too long. We don't have long left to win these trophies. We've got 10 to win. We've got a Ballon d'Or that we need to win. We've also got... What else do I need to do? I don't know, but I'm losing my mind. We just need to hit these challenges. One moment. We've got a different drink this time. Here we go. We're through to the Premier League. Come on. I'll see you next season. Oh, it just looks so good. Royal Oak in the Premier League. It's took 10 seasons to get here, but we're finally here. Look at all the teams we get to play against. It's brilliant. We've got like an 8,000 capacity stadium. And then we're going to be playing at Old Trafford where it's about 75,000. Yeah, we've done it. Steve Bracknall's done it. We're happy. Looking at how good this team is too. Tommy's 90 rated. He could potentially get a Ballon d'Or for the next 5 years. So we've got to keep a look on that. But House at 31 years old, he's going to probably hit a decline. But apart from that, lads, let's just not sign anyone and see how the team goes in the first season of the Premier League. Because I'm excited. As you can see here, lads, we're not getting the Ballon d'Or this year. I mean, it was a big push. No one going from Championship to Premier League gets Ballon d'Or straight away. But I thought we'd be in the shortlist for, you know, our striker, but clearly not. Let's just get to the end of the season. First season in the Premier League, and the Royal Oak boys have finished 13th. I'll take that. Just behind Manchester United and Aston Villa. I don't mind that. Who won the league? Arsenal. Well, it's not realistic, is it? Did we win anything else? FA Cup? Nope. Carabao Cup? Yeah, definitely not. Anything else? No. So we've not won a trophy, but development, another key part of the series. How well is everyone doing? 92 for Tommy, 89 for Bob. Winnie's on 84, Alcy's on 84, Sampson's on 83, Nicky's on 84, Big Briar's on 85, Elliot's on 82, 81 for Parks, 83 for Ringer, and 71 for Robert. Right, we might have to look at replacing Robbie next season. I hate to say it, but that's where we're struggling. I thought Robbie would do better, and being honest, but Let's move on. Look at everyone's value in season 11. 240 million for Tomet, nearly 200 million for Bob, 100 million for Winner, nearly 100 million for Big Bride too. We've smashed it in terms of value. If they can keep it up for the remainder of the seasons, we'll smash that challenge of 500 million easily. The only problem I've got, I think I mentioned it in season 10, is Robbie might have to go, lads. He might be the issue why we're not winning trophies. He's not going to get sold, but I might just make a signing because Robbie is struggling. We've got 85 million to spend, depending on if people sign their contracts or not. But, wait, no, don't put that in. There we have it, lads. Steve Bracknall's first signing for Royal Oak FC. And it's a goalkeeper. I'm pretty sure it's Martinez's regen. We signed him from Villa. He's Argentinian. Wait, was Martinez Argentinian? He was. Yeah, he was. 23 years old and he's 83 rated. I think that'll be a really good addition for the squad, I reckon. Which means we have to replace Robert with Marquez. It obviously isn't good to see. Robbie's been here since day one, but 71 rated. Only got 4 or 5 seasons to go. It's just not good enough. So we brought him in. Let's him to the end of the season. And hopefully we can win a couple of trophies because we need them. Only just missed out on Champions League football. But the Royal Oak, they're there. They're in the conversation. And we will get Europa League, pretty sure. So that's another chance of winning trophies. Talking about the trophies, though, we did not win anything, but I think it's going to go down to the wire, this, lads. I reckon in the last couple of seasons, we're just going to win it all and then add everything up and hopefully, fingers crossed, we do a madness. But let's see in the next season. We've got some drama to deal with. Bob Bucket is not happy. Sorry, boss, but I've got to say my piece. I hate being subbed off at the best of times, but that last game, I'm absolutely convinced I could have stayed. Anyway, Bob's fuming. Don't worry, Bob. You're in the plans for us to succeed. We'll sort you out. What's Winnie saying? Sheffield United? Look, I know you have your reasons for making your decisions in games, but what is all that about? Subbing me off. Listen here, Winner. When you pay your subs, you can get more game time. There's always a next time. That's all I'm saying, Winner. Right. What a way to start the season there. Right, lads, let's look into it. So, Tomet Bob, over 90 rated. The midfield. Where's Sampson gone? Paul Sampson is a free agent. He's just walked out on the club. Paul, we were doing great things last season. I need to try and bring him back. Here we go. Steve and Paul meet again. I don't know what happened. He's wanted to leave every season. Paul, come on. We can discuss whatever you want. I'll give you a cheeky pay rise. I'll put you on crucial. I'll give you whatever you need. To win trophies, we need you, Paul. You know, you didn't want to be the manager because you wanted to play in centre mid. We can't be having dramas now, Paul. I'm putting you on a 4-year contract. We're going to do no clause because you want to stay. And there we go. Fill out whatever you need, Paul. We'll accept it. There we go. Steve Bracknall and Paul come to an agreement. Once again, look at some of these players we got on the bench. 34 rated, 30 rated. I don't know who Gustafsson is, but he's higher rated than Robbie. So Robbie is probably getting no game time. I think the reason why we're actually not winning trophies is because we don't have a good bench. But I don't want to sign a good bench and then take over in the starting 11. I could look at people just to make the bench a bit better, actually. Let's have a look, because we've got 3 goalkeepers in there. We've also got more bad news, lads. Will Ringer could be leaving too. It's a shame, but he's not extended his contract. Hopefully the game glitches out and gives him a new one, but we'll wait and see before anything happens. And there we have it. He's signed a deal at Villarreal. He's left us. And Will Ringer was 92 rated too. We're never going to be able to get him back. Why has he gone to Villarreal? We've had to go out of our way to sign a new left back. I didn't want one, but Ellen DeGeneres is going to be the new left back for the club. 79 rated. I know we needed a bargain because I'm going to bring in more players as we're having contract issues now, and I didn't think we'd have this. It's like they got good and they want to leave and do something else. You shouldn't even be here. I'm the reason we're in League 2. Okay? If it wasn't for me, we would not be here. Sorry, that's a bit of an ego moment. Don't know what happened there. Just Oh, I'm just angry. He's even 92 rated, man. I don't want him to stay. Another player we brought in is Tommy Fry, 75 rated centre mid from Nottingham Forest. Just get him in. He's going to be on the bench anyway. I'm basically nervous now because everyone's leaving, so I'm buying backup players in case that does happen. And it also adds a bit of competition into the team too. And another player, Amos from Tottenham Hotspur, 78 rated at 24 years old. Backup striker. Get him on the bench. And a backup left mid who can also play right mid at 17 years old. Cabral from Arsenal. Yeah, he's just another bench player. We're about to secure another deal now. Arsenal's backup centre-back. But who cares? He's just going to go on the bench because I was looking at the bench just then and we don't have any defenders. So he's going to go straight in there. This player is quite interesting. Balogun, I know he's dead cheap and he's obviously 25 years old and only 73 rated, right? I understand that. But he can play right mid, left mid and right back, so he's very versatile in a lot of positions. So I'm happy to take a player like that because he can play multiple positions. It's like having 3 players in one player, despite the rating, obviously. And there we go. We finalised our last signing of the season from Manchester United, 2.25 million. And let's look at the team for Season 12. So here's the final team for Season 12. Obviously, we managed to retain Sampson, but our left back's gone now, so Bradshaw's just going to have to do. I don't know how this is going to go now, lads. I'll be honest. We've got a great attack, great midfield, great defense. Everything's great, but if we just had Will Ringer in left back, I think that would have just made us win everything. But let's just see how this season goes, because I don't know anymore. I think the challenges are done. How do I react to something like this? We've won the Carabao Cup. Wow, well done. That's brilliant. Runners up in the Europa League. 10th in the Premier League. I genuinely think this has been the hardest career mode save I've ever had to do. Why is Royal Oak so hard? Robbie, no! He's fed up of being on the bench and he's gone and left too. Royal Oak is falling apart. They're all leaving. Robbie! Even more bad news. Will Ringer is just not leaving Spain. He's caught the sun rays and he's having a great time and I don't blame him. But we've lost Robbie and Will. We can't get them both back. And this is the team that we got with us for the rest of the season. I can't even bring anyone in, really. I mean, it's shit. It was 23 rated Parkinson. 23 rated Parkinson. He's got more inches on his forehead than his rating. I think we might have to. It's still, the challenge is still possible. Right, let's just play this up. The challenge is still possible. Only if we just start winning trebles. This is make or break this season, lads. But let's just sim. Just before we sim, I've realised, I think it's Hauser or Winner, 34 years old. They're just going to keep downgrading. So I've had to sign Dennis Kraft from Marseille. He's 25 years old, 85 rated, and he's a centre mid. Don't worry, they're not going anywhere. They'll just go on the bench, just like Robbie did. Hopefully, they don't leave, though, because Robbie just fucked off because he got no game time. So, let's just bring him in and see what happens. All right, it was Hauser who's 34. Yeah, he's getting on a bit, so I'm going to stick him on the bench for Robbie, because obviously Robbie's left us now. And then I'm going to bring in Kraft. But that team, to me, with a 95 and 94 rated striker, 89 left mid, 88 right mid, 88 centre mid, 85 centre mid, 85 centre back, 86 centre back, 89 right back, 85 keeper, and a left back might need a bit of improvement, but we won't worry about that. Let's just see what happens. Oh, we could have a turnaround here. We have won the Conference League. Oh, have we won anything else? No, we haven't. But third in the Premier League, we'll take that all day long. That means Champions League football next season. That means potential Ballon d'Or winners could happen. Win the Champions League, chance of winning Ballon d'Or, pretty much you've won it. But what I am curious about is, why is this green? Never seen this green before. Did we win? On to the next season. We have brought the big man, Will Ringer. Not even sure if that's his name. Back to the Royal Oak FC. He wants to do the final 2 seasons and help us out all the way to the very end. He's had his little abroad trip away in Spain, but he's back now. He's looking fitter than ever. 92 rated, paid 74 million for him. Get him back in the squad. And there we have it, lads. This is the team. It's winning. It's a winning material team. We're in the Champions League too. So I expect a really good run. Despite it being our first time in there, we've won the Conference League. I want to win the Champions League. But look at all them players above 90 rated. Ringer, Winner, Tommy, Bob, Brian. Who else? Well, that's about it. We've also got some sad news, though. I think Housey's retiring at the end of the season. He is 35 years old. His legs can't keep up with him anymore. But let's see if this team can bring me a Champions League. We have to win at least 2 trophies this season if we plan on hitting some challenges. And I think we will. Let's do it. My heart has been broken. Bayern Munich beat Royal Oak in the Champions League final. Oh, we could have had a Champions League. I mean, for the first time in the Champions League, that's unbelievable. Fair play to Bayern Munich, man. Did we win anything else? We got 3rd in the Premier League again. So no trophies. So basically, we cannot hit any of the challenges now because the next season is the last season. The Royal Oak couldn't do it. I'm still going to try and do the last season just to see if we can win any sort of consolation trophies. But I'm actually gutted that we couldn't hit any of them challenges. We might still be able to hit the value challenge though, so we'll see just before the season ends. But we'll just have to skip through. We're on the final season, and as you can see, we've hit the first challenge. 783 million profit, and that's not even selling any of the team. This is how the team looked like by the end. 95 Tommy, 94 Bob Bucket, and then there's the rest. Obviously some of them have gone down like Will Ringer because he's getting a bit old, and I don't think we've got Housey anymore, which is a bit sad. But I'm shocked how this team didn't win anything. I've not seen the results for the final season, so we'll have a look at that shortly. But let's see how much people are worth. We've got 130 million for Tommy, 130 million for Bob Bucket, 120 million for Winner. You know, look at all them players. If we sold them, we would have made over $1 billion. While I sim for the awards, if we've won any sort of trophies, we also didn't hit any Ballon d'Or winners. That's because we didn't win any Champions Leagues, any Premier Leagues. If you hit them two, you guarantee Ballon d'Or, which I'm pretty sure Tommy would have won, or Bob the Bucket. But it is what it is. But we've won the Premier League. Well, you know what? Oh, runners up again in the Champions League. It best not have been Dortmund. It was, oh my God, it was Bayern Munich again. Bayern Munich again, 2 years in a row. We bottled it twice, but at least we won a Premier League trophy. So, in total, we hit, let me get this up on my notes, 1 Premier League trophy, 1 BSM trophy, League One playoff trophy, Carabao Cup, and a Conference League trophy. That's 5. We was originally supposed to get 10. I'll take 5 and hitting the other challenge. Next time I do this though, maybe next FIFA, it's going to go off. It's going to go crazy. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. More videos are coming every single week. I'll see you in the next one.